All right, let me pull this up. This usual. Let's go over to. I don't know how far. This maybe put the like here. Otherwise, it seems like it's too far. All right, see how this goes. Still too far, but that's okay. I see the chat. That's the most important thing of all. So that's all right. All right. Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 6 points on this. Does this somehow relate to the Menhir? Can't do anything with it though. Take a picture of it, maybe? No. Okay, let me see if I could do this again. There's something I'm clearly doing wrong. There's one Menhir out here. Oh. I thought I did this already. Maybe I didn't.
Maybe the layout of the Menhirs is important. I'll note it down on my map. I'll lay a piece of paper on the map and use it to note down all the important information.
Okay, maybe I do that with each of them.
I'll mark the position of this Menhir with a cross.
Hey, Kissa, welcome. I finally figured out. Well, I still don't. I have 4 or possibly 5 because I cleaned one up. Menhirs that I found, and I finally figured out how to get them marked on the map. I thought I'd already done this before, but apparently I'd not taken the map and clicked on the Menhir. So that's what you do for that. So that's 2. I would have expected like another one. Well, there's one here. Yeah, there's one here. We can't get to it from this angle. We have to go over, but... So anyway, let's see. So that's 2. There's one here. That's 3.
I've now drawn in 3 Menhirs.
Okay, and this is 4. There's a statue we cleaned up that actually is probably a Menhir that was painted over or something over in the greenhouse. That's going to be 5. This is 4. That'll be 5.
That's the 4th one.
Okay, so it's the greenhouse. Inside the greenhouse. This statue here we cleaned up?
The statue's actually made out of ordinary stone. The marble is only a veneer.
And so with that, that's probably the next menhir. Not sure why they would have covered this one when all the others are out in the open, but maybe it's like, well, we can show a few of these, and if somebody figures it out, we'll have some that are disguised. That might be the thing. I don't know. Let's do this.
I should have thought of that earlier. The statue is made out of the same stone as the other menhirs. And someone, at some point, carved a statue out of it. I have plotted 5 menhirs. I'm still missing one.
Yeah. That, I'll say what I've said before, which is I believe it's inside the library. You go. Let's go to the castle hall. You go over to the library. There's this here.
In the corner, there's a richly ornamented mighty column. The weight of the castle rests on it.
I think this is the last menhir. I could be wrong. Oh, nope. Yeah, it's not gonna let me. So that's not it. Trying to figure out where the last menhir is. Somewhere. Don't want to use the drill on there anyway. That'd be bad. Supports the whole castle? That'd be bad. See, this would be good place to hide the menhir because you're like, well, obviously nobody's going to remove that, but... No, yeah, no, it's not the menhir, yeah. Well, I know now. I thought it would be that statue. Just trying to think of the other menhirs out front. We have 1, 2 on this side, 3, 4, 5. So, and we cannot go over on this left side outside the castle. So, it's either in the library or here.
Yes, of course. They built the castle around a menhir. They probably carved the foundation stone directly out of the menhir when it had to be hidden. I'll mark it on my map. I've marked off all 6 menhirs. We'll see what I can find out with this.
If you use the pencil with the walking map, you can draw lines on it. You can draw a line by moving the mouse with the left mouse button held down. Oh, okay. So we're testing my art skills. I've never been a good artist, so that's fun. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. I'm finally progressing, huh? I get okay. It's a pencil icon now, so that makes sense. Said the menhirs point toward. So it's going to be a central point somewhere, right? So I probably want to do this. Oh, it's not actual drawing, which would have been off, by the way. So there you go. There's that too, and that, and that. Is that not? He didn't say anything. Did I do it wrong? I might have done it wrong. So if I look at this, Just try it again. Uh, Hang on. I have this. Do, do I do it around? That's just the castle shape, though, right? Maybe I need to draw it this way. I don't know how that pinpoints it, though, but maybe. Let's try that. Okay, so I want to erase these, I guess. Hey, Silhouette, welcome. I'm figuring out the Menhir drawing something something. So that constellation drawing was something like this, right? There was something over here, though. It's like up here, but... Yeah, I had this before. This. Okay, so this is out front, right? So it's this corner. Yeah, so it's gonna be... Is that the... I don't remember what they call it, but the room with the horse? Let me think. If we say this is out front, so this would be like the library, would be this part here. This is the old burned out wing or whatever that we can't go into anymore. It's collapsed and burned out. So this is the library. This is the front room. The entrance hall or whatever. Here's the foundation stone. Yeah. Yeah, so this would be the kitchen. So this would be, yeah, so I think it's over there. Right? This isn't it here? Wait, stairs. Yeah. Tea room. That's right, it's a tea room.
What are these marks? It looks like mildew. Ugh, not that healthy.
I have. Do I need an extension cord with this, though? I have this. Nope, it's not gonna let me do that. Okay, what else? Um, Light that on fire. Probably not. Probably not a good idea. Take a picture of that. Put it in my notes. Mark it on my map. None of that. So maybe this is wrong. Hang on. So if I guess to go into that mode, I need to do this again. That's the closest to this corner of the castle, though, right? Isn't it? Unless it's upstairs again. Maybe. I don't know how I do that, though. Do I use the drill on the end of the hallway where Sister Antonelli, or whatever her name is, Antolini was? Let's see. That room. Up the stairs coming out this way. So it should be this room, I would think. But I don't... There's nothing... Let me just try the drill on down the hall. No. Good. The only thing here is Durgam, Gordon, and that might be it, because we looked at the mattresses and he's like, I'm not even going to do the mattresses anymore. So, corridor. Plus, the burial chambers and stuff, both in the first game and in the second game, were like down underneath. Well, the second was like through the academy, but we ended up like down underground. So up here would not be the place. That doesn't make sense, right? You go, I mean, it could be. Like, you find a secret compartment or a door. There's a really tiny, basically, shaft with a set of stairs going down. It's possible, but that's less likely. I think it's still going to be on the first floor, maybe. But if it's down there, it's not the tea room. Where... So this one is here. Yeah, I don't see how that's... I'm missing something. The fact that I draw these and he says nothing makes me think I've drawn them wrong. But if I've drawn them wrong, I'm not sure what shape I'm trying to... Because I already looked at my constellation drawing. Marking on a map is not correct. Well, he did mark these when I went to the Menhirs. So, I don't know. And the game specifically said you can draw lines. So, if I'm not marking on the map, but the game says to draw lines on the map, I'm confused what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, see, if I draw elsewhere, nothing happens. But I can draw, like, between these. So, I don't... It seems like you're supposed to draw on the map from how it's acting. You're sure I'm not supposed to draw on the map? I don't know. Okay. I don't know what I do if I don't, though. Try... Is it outside? And I'm just, for some reason, I think it's in the castle. I don't see anything else here to interact with. So outside of this, for sure. Oh, my lines on the map are wrong? Oh. Yeah, I mean, that definitely could be. I could absolutely get behind that. That, like, my lines are wrong. I'm obviously doing something incorrect. I was looking, I can't bring it up from here, so let me go back for a second. I was looking at how these are drawn, but the problem is... I tried... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4... I think this one is the greenhouse. So if that's true, maybe I drew this shape, but maybe I included this when I was not supposed to. With where the lines went. So if I do this to there, that.
Those Menhirs stand-in stone things around the castle are in exactly the same formation as this constellation. But what have those portals got to do with it? And where's the entrance?
The thing is, I'm wondering why we did not connect to this one at all. I realize in the constellation it's outside, but it's weird to say, you've got this X, but we're going to skip over it like it's not even there. Um, do I do like a 5-pointed star down between them, maybe? If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. No. Okay. Do I do this now? Where I did it before I did too early or something, maybe? No. No problem. Don't worry about it. Also, I'm sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate. Happens, unfortunately, over time. I don't know. He doesn't want to do that. That's fine. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me anyway. So that's okay. Hmm. Oh, I had to do that, and then I see. Okay, so he says, Menhirs, Victoria definitely wanted me to start with the Menhirs, the standing stones, and anyway, I've seen a few of them around the castle already. I can note down their positions on the map. Maybe it'll give me a pattern to go on. So I did that. So how many Menhirs am I supposed to find? I think Victoria mentioned 6, but I'm not so sure anymore. I've logged all the Menhirs, but I don't know what that's supposed to do for me. Can't even make a decent pentagram out of them. There's a midpoint missing somehow. How come the foundation stone's not in the middle? That doesn't make sense. So what do I know about the Menhirs from Victoria? They somehow point to something. They're the signposts, but to get a direction, I also need to have a starting point. Maybe the foundation point stone isn't the middle point. Maybe it's the start out point. And the end point is somewhere else completely. That could be the solution. Okay, so I'm maybe gonna go. So the foundation stone is here. Doesn't say anything when I draw a single line from it. I've already done this and this. Start out point. Start out with what? Like, what are we? This here is the mini. Nope, not this. Not this. Not this. Not this. I clicked the wrong thing. Garden. Okay. This here is the menhir that's directly across from the foundation stone.
A ladder. Who knows when it was put here and why?
Based on that, maybe there's. Can't click it. There's something odd with her room. There's something also odd with that kind of what he thinks is mold or mildew in the tea room, and I don't know. Well, her room. The end of that hall where her room was, it's now locked. She's gonna say it's mildew again?
What are these marks? It looks like mildew.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. All right, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna turn my. 1 sec. Let's see. We do this again. What I did before. Yeah.
A massive block of stone with a secret compartment. The globe is metal. I can't.
See anything more with that? Mm. That's the starting point. So the thing is, it's fine to know where the starting point is, but if you don't know the direction you're pointing into, it's just a bunch of guesswork. That's not super helpful. Hmm. Strange. Maybe I go in the direction of the academy? Where was that? That would have been over here-ish.
If you draw a line from the foundation stone through the site of the standing stone, you end up right by the academy. Even if I know that there's a portal buried under all this rubble, I'd never get to it. No one would. Strange. So a line from the foundation stone through a menhir ends up at the hotel. There's absolutely no way I can imagine a portal being there. Maybe in the vicinity of the hotel. A line from the menhir to the gateway ends in the middle of the woods. It's gonna be fun trying to find the right place. But I think the way to the crossroads in the woods does lead in the right direction. I don't really want to roam around the woods until I've been to all the other places on my map.
I guess we're not going up because there are no locations from there.
A link to the church passes through a site of a menhir. Maybe there's a portal there. I could ask the priest about it.
This way would go nowhere. There's no location that we know of that would go there. And it looks like none of them go to Willow Creek either, right? That would be somewhere in here in between. Okay, so we've got 4 places to try, I think. He says he'll never gets there, but let's go to the academy anyway and see what he says once we're there. We'll start there.
I'll make a note that I've checked out the academy.
Oh, or we'll skip that because he's checked out the academy. Okay. All right. So we did the academy. So now the hotel. Yeah, down there's the graveyard down below the hotel, right? Maybe there. Maybe. Okay, let's go there first. Let's go faster. Yeah, now we can actually go instead of just look.
According to my map, one of the portals could be down there.
Hey, that's Bobby? I was like, is that Bobby? Is that friggin' Bobby?
You're not allowed to swim in there.
Of course, he's not swimming. He's just walking, but I guess.
This is something like a missing poster. 2 boys disappeared here after taking a swim. It's suspected that they drowned, but their bodies were never found.
Wow. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me, and obviously the what it reminds me of came after this, but this reminds me of that dock in Saint Cotar. Interestingly, huh?
A lovely place to get some deadly inspiration.
Huh. Yeah.
Not exactly the bridge of trust.
These menhirs, yeah, sticking up.
There are 4 menhirs in the river. That could be a pointer to the portal. I can't get any closer.
Is this on the map also now? No. Okay.
What's Bobby doing there? Hey, Bobby, what are you doing there?
Hello, Darren. It's Denise's birthday today, but I haven't got a present.
And you want to catch her a fish?
No. I want to collect some mussels with pearls in them. I want to make a pretty pearl necklace for Denise. Yeah.
I see.
I was gonna say we've got a necklace we found that we had not used this whole game. Finally comes into play. There you go.
Look, Bobby. Wouldn't that make a lovely present for Denise?
It's beautiful.
You can have it.
Thanks, Darren.
Ah, he leaves that behind. I was like, he just runs off and we got nothing? No swimming near the portal to dark ritual chambers. Yeah. Seriously. All right, yeah, let's use his waders, and then we can go out to the Menhirs.
Those are the waders that Bobby had on. With a huge hole in them. Huh, Bobby must have ripped them when he rushed to take them off.
Oh. Use a sticker on there, maybe? Maybe. No, not the sticker. Okay, what am I going to use on there? Patch repair kit, maybe? There we go.
The repair kit is perfect, as if it was made to do this.
As if it was put in a game for this very purpose.
Finished.
All right. One sec,
Now
I just
need a clown's nose and some big shoes.
I was like, 1 second, I just got to go off camera so when I come back on, you'll understand that I changed my clothes. All
They
right.
look exactly like the Menhirs at the castle. I guess they mark something. Let's see.
Suddenly he drops under and he's like drowns. Well, don't do that again.
Damn, it gets deeper here. There's something down there. Something dark. But I can't make it out exactly. Some diving goggles would be good. Or something so I can see underwater without having to dive.
In case there actually is some threat down there. Never know. Dark place, okay. No. That's the end of that. I don't think I currently have anything to see down there. Obviously I have this, but it won't work underwater, clearly. This won't work. Either on there, or I thought maybe stick it to something and then put that thing down below. But I don't know what I would stick it to other than possibly like the bucket. I mean, I guess we could do this, maybe. Probably not, though. Yeah, no. I know certain Stobart who wouldn't like that clown joke coming from a serial killer. Oh, George. George. Okay, so... maybe we do this one in a little bit after we get something else. Like, for example, maybe we in the woods, maybe we find the mine that Samuel had come out of, and we'll find something in the mine. If the mine has not collapsed, it was already kind of on the brink of collapse when we were there with Samuel anyway, so I don't know about that, but
There's not much use for the map at the moment.
he's gonna walk all the way over here and then say, no, I don't want to leave. Or something, because it's not letting me just instantly transport, so. Oh,
I'll take the waders off. They're uncomfortable after a while.
I see what he's doing. Alright. Where was the spot? Damn. Hang on. See where the spot was? Oh, it's at the road. That's right. There. What now? Oh, he won't do that until we do the other places, right? So probably Warm Hill Church first would be the next one. Yeah, that's right. He said he wouldn't do that until the last because he doesn't want to wander through the woods. That's right.
Hello, Father.
Welcome back, Adrian.
Please have a closer look at the letter. It mentions a shade portal.
Yes, that's true. One big one and 5 small ones. But I've never heard about them before.
These 5 small ones probably mark the entrances that lead to the big one. The big one must be the shade portal that's described. Either way, I definitely think that one of the portals could be here under the church.
Under the church? But that's not... But no. That really could be possible. Samuel visited Marcus's grave back then, and what can I say? It collapsed. It's been inaccessible since then. I was very saddened by the incident, but if you think about it, that kind of thing can only collapse.
If there's a cavity underneath, bingo!
But doesn't it say in the letter that the entrances have been sealed, so that no one could ever reach the big portal? And that the Gordons must make sure that it stays that way.
Exactly. And I'm the last Gordon. After me, there's no one else to take care of it. That's why I've got to get rid of this whole thing for good.
Okay. Night, Kissa. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Have a good sleep. Okay, so what was the... Okay, so
Thanks for the help.
May the Lord be with you.
Let's look at the journal and see what that says now. Huh. Love you too, Kissa. Okay, so one of the lines cuts through the ruins of the academy. Know there's a portal there that leads to the ritual chamber because I've already been through it. And there was a book there too. Yep. Okay. That's why we don't need to bother with the academy because we did that portal in the second game, at the end of the second game. Okay. It confirms a link to the church at Warm Hill. Go and ask the pastor about it. Yeah, I doubt that there's a portal in or under the hotel. But yeah. So we crossed that one off because that one collapsed. So the portal under the church collapsed in the first game. The portal under the academy collapsed in the second game. Okay, so I doubt there's a portal in or under the hotel, but there's a link indicated somewhere close to it. Take a closer look at that. There are more Menhirs in the river behind the hotel. I need something to be able to look into the brackish water. Something like a porthole. Where can I find a frame and a glass? Oh, you know what? I did not use the bucket directly on it, did I? I tried to use the sticker on the bucket first. Yeah. All right. So let's go back to the water, and you try the bucket on there. Where are we here? Go change.
Interesting. And exactly what I thought. There are some steps leading into the bottom. Unfortunately, the river has flushed tons of gravel down the steps and blocked everything up. Almost the same problem as at the academy.
So we're not...
I've checked out 3 places and found no entrance.
So there are only 2 places left, which are the woods and... Wait, what's the other one? Where do we have... Oh, maybe there are only 4. Yeah, I think there are only 4. Just the lines, right? Okay. So now we go there, I think.
I'm not gonna find anything else here, so I can leave the waiters here too. I'll leave the bucket here too, in case Bobby wants to look for presents again.
Alright, so now... So what do I... How do I get over here? Hang on. Let's just draw lines. He can't say anything about it. So, I don't know. Oh, I know. I know. I gotta actually go in the woods and then pick that path that he said, no, I don't want to wander that way or whatever. Okay, so I ought to go to the woods. Now this one probably, right?
I've ruled out the ruins, the church, and the river. I hope we'll find something in the woods. If I trust my abilities as a cartographer, which I do, then there must be a portal along this path. Danger of death. Access to woods forbidden. Warning, hunting season. Traps and shotguns in use. Am I in the wrong film? Willow Wars? What's going on here? No landmines? Huh, and that's alright then.
Please don't use landmines in the woods.
A bear trap. It's called Mammoth. What the hell are they hunting here? Or the people here want to protect themselves from something. I don't actually want to know. A bear trap.
Okay.
Or the people here want...
Okay. I probably need to do something to the bear trap to get it to go off so it won't be a risk for me, but I don't know. I'm going to save and just try to walk around it and see if that's possible. And if that's not, then I'll try to figure something out to use.
The signs are clearly trying to dissuade me from going any further.
Yeah, okay. Wow. So did you know that if you get a bear trap on your leg, your face, when you land, your face will explode in a bunch of blood too. Interesting. I was not aware of that. I figured that might happen. I don't know how I handle this. Hmm. It's a lot harder than this side. He fell directly on my screen. That's a problem. That's like the fourth wall breaks you sometimes get in like some spoof movies. So in I think it was in the first Scary movie, that was spoofing Scream and stuff. And then you also have in Mel Brooks's Robin Hood Men in Tights, you have a point where they're walking and they're carrying like the staff that like this like the holy whatever for like officiating at weddings or whatever. Anyway, um, well, it's like a Catholic staff or whatever. The guy's marching in a procession when there's potentially a wedding, but also a hanging. Anyway, at that point, so the guy walks in and like the Catholic staff like bangs into the camera.
I'm not quite sure what I can use it for, but I'm sure I'll find something.
You don't have any idea what you could use it for, really, bro? Nothing at all. You might poke with the branch, say, before you actually.
This trap is no longer dangerous, but I'm sure it's not the only one here. And I'm sure they won't all be so visible. That's too dangerous. I couldn't be certain to find all the traps in the undergrowth with the branch.
I grab. See, if I had something like a metal detector, I could detect the traps. Or if I had something that, like, I could put flame on, I could burn the underbrush and then see the traps. I don't have a metal detector. Hmm. Trying to run through my head different things we found at different places. I don't think we have any. I wonder if we go ask Ralph if he's got anything for us. Maybe.
I'll leave Ralph in peace for a bit.
Okay, so nothing there. There wasn't a metal detector in the museum, was there? Donation box.
His colleagues are guarding Buckingham Palace, only with more fur on their hats.
There's another place to check. You mean in terms of another location to look for a portal? Or are you saying another way to go to the, like in the woods, to go to that same spot, or the, like that same portal that I was trying to get to? Because there could be. It's definitely possible. Like if you look at the different things on the, like the roads and stuff, this road here, there was a point somewhere where you could wander in the woods there too. Anyway. Let's see, that was on the way from here to here. Yeah, so that would have been this one. Let's see how Bobby fared with Denise. Oh, did he not? Maybe he didn't.
No, I think I should let them... Later.
Later? Okay. So, no.
Still closed.
Another place for a portal. What? Where? How? I don't know how I could draw another another line doesn't just go to nowhere. I mean, I could do this. I don't know.
So, the line from the foundation stone through the greenhouse ends near a swamp. I ought to check the place out.
Oh. But I don't... Okay. We've never been anywhere over here, so I had no reason to think there was something there, but I guess that makes sense. Draw the other lines. Okay, well, in that case, let's try to check the swamp out. How would I get there? Okay, so we go there. Castle. Swamp behind the castle. road. Lighthouse, trees.
The cold pierces through your buttonholes and right down to your bones. Winter's just around the corner. In a few weeks, the last of the trees will be bare.
How do I get... a tumble down building, maybe that, and then the swamp. Maybe. Road. And then this. As soon as the animation's done. And there, beaten track. There we go. That's probably the way to the swamp. I was like, somewhere
If the map
around
is
here.
correct, then you have to follow the trail here to the north to get to the place where one of the portals can be found. Quite swampy here. This must be the right place, though.
Quite swampy. I don't know about that.
No portal in sight. Oh, it must have sunk into the swamp a long time ago, so there's no chance of getting to it.
Bridge. Track. Okay, so we could go to the bridge potentially. Bones?
There are lots of bones lying around here. Small animals. Birds, or squirrels. Ugh, no idea. There are lots of bones.
Oh, there's a metal detector right there.
Huh. That looks like an old metal detector.
Nice.
It's probably broken, but that kind of thing can be repaired.
I love how, like, in almost every point-and-click game, somehow your guy is a MacGyver. Or your guy or girl, whatever. Your character is a MacGyver. Like, oh, if I just take this duct tape and I run it through a sewing machine and soak it 5 times in a bath of soapy acid, then I'll come out with this device gizmo thingy, and then I can use that for X, Y, or Z. It's like, who knows all this stuff? Nobody knows all of this stuff. Like, one person, MacGyver. Nobody else knows all of this stuff. So silly.
The ground there is quite swampy. I should be careful where I tread.
Okay, this might be another death. Very well, could be. Since he says that, let me go ahead and try to cross the bridge.
The bridge goes halfway out into the swamp. Then it sinks into the ground.
Oh, you don't want to take a chance, huh? I see. Alright. Okay, I think we're done with this. So let's go back out. In here. And here. Now I gotta figure out how to repair this. Metal detector.
It's probably been lying in the swamp for a few months. The battery and the electronics are shot. The coil must still work. It's made of copper. I could repair it. I just need a new battery and something that you can use to receive electrical signals.
Well. Who would have expected to find a metal detector just when we need one? I know. I mean, to be fair, it's nicer to do that than to pick up a worm and then carry it around for half the game until you finally have a use for it. Because that gets kind of, sticky in your pocket after a while and stuff. More like super abnormally convenient, sure. More useful, better experience. Yeah.
My fit-for-purpose hammer drill.
He's battery and copper wire, huh? Okay, so if I go back out, yeah, this way. Oh, well, whatever. Okay, it's not exactly what I wanted. I went the wrong way apparently. I want. Why does it never show up on the map? Really? It's always right here hiding. I like hiding from me. I never do. Okay, whatever. Let's go here. It's probably a.
I know the motor well enough. 100% garbage. Only the battery might be useful.
Yeah, I was gonna say a battery from there.
Locked. Okay, I'll release the hood. Hey, here's another one of those glow stickers. I'll take it.
Someday we're gonna need the glow stickers, obviously. Okay, so we got the battery for that.
It's not even bolted in.
Eesh. Just slide around as you drive. That's not great. Probably have trouble with your car staying on.
I'll replace the broken battery with the one from the car. Fortunately, both have the same voltage.
Whew! If only the game would just make them have the same voltage for you automatically. Okay. Found an old metal detector. Actually don't know what I'm going to use it for. Such things are always useful. If I'm going to repair, I need the following things: battery and a signal receiver. Like a TV tuner or something? I wonder. If George were on the case, he would have carried a working metal detector from the Vatican after trading it to a holy item found from the French. Yeah. Exactly.
A transistor radio. A device that can receive signals. I think this might prove useful. If I replace the broken electronics with those from the radio and the antenna, here's the wire. Done it. If I've got the electronics right, then it should work.
If I've got the electronics right. If I happen, what the hell? That sounded kind of creepy, actually.
I'll go back down afterwards to wipe my fingerprints off.
Afterwards? Afterwards what? After what? There's nothing else to do here. I barely came back because of that.
I don't want to see the torture.
I don't know what he means like about afterwards. Okay. Okay. So this way.
Bill's dead. The tank's empty. That seals the car's fate, then.
Okay, so to the road. Yeah, probably just do this. Let me, just in case, let me save one more time. Okay.
I'll test it first. It works. Excellent. Let's hope the battery lasts until I'm back out of the woods. Good. Then off we go. I'll mark the traps with the luminous stickers, so it's easier for me later. It has to be here. That's where one of the portals has to be.
Yeah, seriously. Just wait until I've done doing the sacrificial thing, and then... Okay, so wait, what did he say? I was reading chat, sorry. It's a group of stones in the middle of the woods, and this place is familiar to me somehow. I think this is the stone circle in which little Vic was murdered. He was ritually cut up by Samuel on one of the stones. There are loads of newspaper reports about it, and I've seen photos as well in the museum. There's a hole in the rock in the middle. I'd like to know a bit... I'd like to know a bit too much just how deep it is.
Is there something moving over there? Or am I seeing ghosts? Nothing would surprise me anymore. That's one hell of a stone. Even more menhirs. Must be a nest somewhere around here. There's a crevice under the rock. Could be a rabbit burrow. Always wanted to do this.
3 hours later. Jeez.
Ah, the stone's harder than I thought. I've drilled more than 24 holes now. It just doesn't want to break. And I've got no fuel left. Ah, and it's gotten damn cold.
Okay. There's a hole in the rock in the middle. I'd like to know a bit too much how deep it is. It got really cold, but even all these holes are still too heavy for me to shove to one side. I need to come up with something else. Maybe I might be able to squeeze some kind of payoff from my aborted physics studies. Is one hell of a stone taken from the very depths by the Gordon family. Yeah, seriously.
24 holes. All of them about half a meter deep.
I need... What do I need? I need something that'll... I can pour it in the holes and it'll expand. If it got super cold, like if it gets, you know, below 0 kind of a thing, I could always put water in the holes and then the ice would expand and probably crack the rock. So there's that. I wonder, okay, can I don't know if I can do this or not. Let's do another save. Well, we didn't do that much, but yeah. Let's just do it anyway. Okay. Okay. Now go there. Go down to the
There are
river.
some steps below that lead behind the hotel, but at night you can hardly see anything. I'd better stay here.
Okay, hang on. So I saved there just so that I didn't have to redo, because I was wondering about that, if I could actually get it. Let me try, before I go over there, let me actually go here. And then down below. Can I fill the water bottle up with water here from here? No. Okay. So that's not a thing. Okay, let's not worry about that then. Let's go back here. So I can't get water from there. Especially if I can get I get salt water. Maybe there's the well over here, although he normally doesn't want to go into it. Maybe we can get water from there, or there's the cellar. Both of those could be a place to get water. The hotel could be a place as well. No, not there. Okay. So, cellar, right? There. Okay. What else?
Ugh, it's as gloomy here as in more.
Yeah, it's not going to go further. Okay, where else? Like I said, there's the hotel. There's also Willow Creek has the river, and there was a spot where I could look at it before, so maybe I can use the bottle on that. Or this, I think from this angle I could look at the water. It's over the bridge, and then it's over here to the right. Yeah, it's river. Fill water up from that, yeah. Unless he says he can't, which in that case, then no, obviously. No, looks like he got it.
finished. The bottle is now full of water, but I wouldn't drink it.
It's okay, we're not planning on drinking it, bro. Bro, it's fine. Either I combine this or, yeah, no. Okay, so... Now, I'm trying to think, does salt water... Adding salt would lower the freezing point. So you'd have to have a lower temperature for it to freeze. So that could pose a problem. If you did that, yeah, I think that would be a mistake probably. Okay, let's just try going directly to the holes and see. This way. This way. Let's see if I...
There'll be a heavy frost tonight and the water will freeze. It expands, and in theory, the rock should crack. At least that's what it should do, if my physics course wasn't just a waste of time.
Let's stand way up and hopefully spill a whole bunch of water instead of getting it in the holes.
I still need something to plug the holes. Otherwise, I'll just have icicles stuck in the holes, and the stone will still be in one piece.
That would be this, maybe? Yeah.
Perfect. The construction foam hardens when it comes into contact with moisture, and then it's quite strong. That should stop the ice from coming out of the holes. Now I've just got to wait until morning.
So let's go home, our new home, and go back to bed. Oh, Bobby.
What's Bobby doing here? He looks very sad.
She didn't want the necklace. The necklace wasn't good enough, huh? Denise is a bee, dude. You don't want her. You don't want a woman who's going to lead you on and never give you anything. There's a difference between playing hard to get and being like a user where you just take advantage of somebody and all the stuff they try to give you and then you don't get anything back. Trust me, I've been through it. It's crap. You have to learn to recognize that so you don't have to keep repeating it over and over again. It's total trash, dude. I bet that's what happened to him.
Bobby?
I feel bad for him, so
Hey,
bad.
Bobby, what's up?
Tom hit me and threw me out. I don't know why.
Doesn't he do that all the time?
Not beating me.
So why don't you go to the cops?
I've been there already. The inspector sent me away. He doesn't want to hear about it, he said. Denise sent me away too. She said I shouldn't complain. And now everyone's sitting in the pub and won't let me in.
Dude, this town, the way they treat Bobby, dude, I swear, Bobby needs to, I mean, except for the whole curse thing, if we can get rid of the curse or something. But other than that, if the curse wasn't around, Bobby could just totally hang with us. Like, we got this big mansion, nobody else is there. Literally room to spare. Yeah. So we choose one of these. Let's do this one.
You could stay with me in the castle.
That's very nice, Darren.
Oh.
But I don't like the castle. I don't want to die.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I'd be like, about that, yeah. Oh, you thought about using the fountain at the hotel entrance? Yeah, that could have worked too. Does that end up working? I don't even know.
Should I give you some money so you can stay in the hotel?
No, I don't want any more money. Tom always takes everything away.
Should I talk to Tom?
That's not a good idea. He wants to kill you.
But you said the inspector is in the pub.
Yes.
I'm sure he's not stupid enough to kill me in front of his eyes. Anyway, the guy's due for a beating. I can't stand by idly anymore. I'll sort this out for you.
Let's hope the inspector really is there. Otherwise, this'll be Tom's last night.
Dude, bruh.
Tom, calm down.
You shut your mouth. I want to know where the hell you got that necklace from.
Why should I tell you that?
That's I let that to a friend as a deposit. It wasn't to be given away as a present. Damn it.
Friend? Since when has Bobby been your friend?
What's Bobby got to do with it, huh? What are you on about?
Keep your fingers off Denise, or you'll be in the slammer before you know it.
You stay out of this, you village Bobby.
Watch what you say, boy. I can...
What did you say about Bobby? What's he got to do with the necklace?
He gave it to me, just before, for my birthday.
What? That can't be. I'm gonna kill that idiot.
If someone's doing some murdering around here...
Then that'll be me.
What the hell is that brat doing here?
Listen to me carefully now, you stinking, brainless waste of space. If you ever touch so much as a hair on Bobby's head again, you'll wish you'd never been born. Do you understand?
Oh, your lordship commands. Just you wait. Hey, Cole, get the handcuffs out. This guy killed Phil.
That's enough now. You're completely drunk.
I thought your brother was the stupidest of the two, because you're not just his brother, you're his father too. But now I'm sure it must be the other way around.
Chapter 4. Adrian murders the town. Yeah. It's not looking great for Tom. I think Tom's days are numbered, unfortunately. Yeah, Mordred. Jeez. Wow. Saw themselves older and evil,
She
actually.
was really evil from the very start. Those black eyes, like a demon, a witch.
I think your subconscious is processing your relationship with her.
No, that's not my subconscious. I'm remembering this encounter. Her face.
What kind of mirror was that? And where was it?
The crevice, remember? I climbed in there to help Angelina. There was a large room down there, and this mirror was in it.
Perhaps it was a cave with an underground river, and the reflection in it was simply distorted.
No, I'm sorry, Doc. A few days ago I would have believed you. But this time I'm completely sure it's not just my imagination or some kind of trick by my subconscious. It really did happen.
Excuse me for a moment.
He keeps saying subconscious. It's subconscious.
Dr. Winterbottom? Yes, he's still here. Where did... Can we... Yes, fine. I'll tell him.
Hello, this is Big Shot Spooner. We found a corpse and want to arrest that Gordon immediately. Send him here straight away.
Almost. It was the constable. The inspector is waiting for you in the cafe. You should go there directly after the session.
In the cafe? What? Is he gonna treat me to a plate of donuts?
Why not? Adrian, it's time to make peace with the world. Why don't you start with the inspector?
It's okay, Doc. Perhaps it's all a bit too much. The ongoing investigations against me, the continuous suspicion, the visions, the castle. It's crushing me.
Because you want to do everything on your own. Let yourself be helped. By me, by the inspector, and why not by a butler? Yes, I think a butler would be just the thing for you.
You made the right decision. Has anyone ever told you that?
What decision? That a castle needs a butler?
No, that you didn't become a pathologist back then, rather than a psychologist. I mean that decision, Doc.
Oh, thanks, Adrian.
See you later, Doc.
See you later, Adrian.
Yeah. Mordred is like, okay, I know I wanted my brother dead, but seriously, bruh, I am gonna beat you down. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
I don't have anything to ask her right now. I wonder if the record of our discussions will end up in there.
I don't think there's anything else in here to... There's Dreamcatcher, but... Alright. Yeah, at some point, when we get done with whatever the crap the inspector's going to have for us and stuff, we're going to want to go back out to that rock and see if it broke apart from the ice.
Hi, Adrian.
She looks happy. Of course, she usually does not look happy anyway, so there's that too.
Later. I've asked...
Fine, garbage Spooner. Spooner's actually at risk of getting beat down by Mordred
the worthy
too.
Mr. Gordon is honoring me with a visit.
Have you taken something?
Sit down. Do you remember what happened last night?
Only up to the punch in the face. Strangely enough, I have a mental block of what happened from that point on.
Really? You stood up as if nothing had happened and just walked back to the castle. I followed you because I thought you might collapse at any moment. But nothing. You didn't even sway once. You took the knockout punch like a man. I wouldn't have expected that of you.
Thanks for the flowers, Inspector. But in reality, I didn't cope with it so well. The blackout.
Never mind. The most important thing is you can still remember what Tom said when he noticed you.
You mean I'll kill you? I'll punch you in the face?
By the way, you can report him if you want to.
Sure, and for kidnapping too. No one believes me anyway. I already said 3 weeks ago that he kept me locked up in Wales.
Until now, I assumed that these abduction stories were made up. But Tom's reaction makes me wonder a bit. But more importantly, who is this Phil, who Tom said you murdered?
Ask Tom.
I haven't been able to find him all morning.
Oh, and now you want my help.
Okay, Adrian. Perhaps I wasn't always that nice to you. Can we just forget the past for a moment?
Did I just hear an apology?
Well...
Phil's the guy who locked me up in his morgue a few days ago and wanted to kill me. I knocked him out from behind and took off. But I know he was still alive at that point.
That means the corpse is still lying there. Where was this?
In a house in the woods. I think it used to belong to a Dr. Heinz Herman.
That sounds familiar.
Listen, Inspector, how about I just take you over there?
After you.
Here we are.
So I'm not wiping my fingerprints off soon enough, so we're screwed. I feel like might not be the best.
The door's closed, and we can't go in there without a search warrant.
I think that only applies to you, right?
Let me put it like this. If you were to enter this house without permission, I would have to make sure that you don't take anything.
Ah, I get it. Inspector?
If you want to waste my time, then just tell me.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. So that.
Hey, Inspector. The door's wide open.
Well, who'd have guessed? His lordship has a key. I'll have to take that as evidence. Sorry.
You'll probably be interested in the torture videos, too.
Torture videos?
Yeah, Phil's got a whole secret compartment full. They're gone.
Perhaps your corpse was bored.
Wait a minute, there must be one still in the video recorder.
Nope, it's gone too.
Turn that off. That's sick. Where's the guy who filmed this?
I guess it was Phil, but you don't see him, though.
I'll take that tape as evidence.
I'm glad that that's still there. I figured that would be gone too.
Where's the corpse?
The corpse has disappeared, too?
This is starting to get quite implausible. Don't you think?
Tom must have been here. He tried to cover his tracks. That's why the other videos are gone, too.
Tom? Or you?
I've got nothing to do with it. I'll prove it.
I'll prove it, huh?
Hey, Inspector, you might be interested in this. It's not Phil's corpse, but perhaps you'll believe me now?
It must be dead at least a couple of weeks.
And a couple of weeks ago, I was sitting quietly in the cell.
Okay, Phil really does have something to answer for. And it would seem he's good at his profession. Otherwise, I'd have heard of him ages ago.
I bet Tom's got something to do with this, too.
First, we'll go back to the station. I'll send Zach over here to pick up the body.
I've got something else I need to do.
You're coming with me first. I need to record your statement. Oh! Stay where you are! Tom!
So now I've got time to have a look at the stone circle, then.
Okay.
No, that's Spooner's place now. I don't want to get in his way there.
Alright, whatever. Let's... Back there. I just run through the middle of nowhere. No road or anything. Interesting.
That looks very promising. Some steps? I wasn't expecting such luxury. I wonder what's waiting for me down there. Amazing. Yep, that's got it.
He's like, oh, for the love of another portal? Seriously? How many of these do you guys need? Isn't one portal enough? What the frick? Yeah, the chasm. We get that ladder from the side of the castle maybe to cross this.
About 4 meters wide and... Oh, it's not that deep at all. A few 100 meters maybe. There are fluorescent things hanging everywhere. They look like huge glowworms, but they're not moving.
Interesting. Okay, let's... Probably... I don't know which could be faster. Either or, I guess. Okay. Out. I guess that's faster, probably.
The ladder would make a decent bridge over the pit. I'll try it.
Oh, they made it nice and convenient so I didn't have to walk. I still am not sure about crossing this, but... A lot of this stuff is like potentially risk of death because you don't know what's coming, so... Okay. You would not want to walk over it standing up. You'd want to crawl, so you have no chance, less chance of the ladder doing this, flipping, and then you falling. That's fine.
So what have we got here then? An ancient comic? It looks like a kind of picture-based script. Let's see if I can work any of it out. Some guy carrying a black ball. He's wearing a long robe. Or a dress. Could be some holy character. Or a priest. Then he lies down with the black ball and some other guys wearing dresses stand around him. Weird. And here they're taking the guy with the ball's head off? Wait, could it be some kind of burial ritual? Or an execution? I could do with a copy of this somehow, so somebody can take a look and maybe tell me what these symbols mean. I'll take a quick photo. Maybe I'll find someone who knows about hieroglyphics.
Winterbottom. Oh no! Have it be Bobby. Bobby has all these things where he struggles, but he really knows hieroglyphics, maybe. He really knows hieroglyphics, so he'll like solve. He'll be like, "Oh, I know this, Darren. Look, this means this, and this means that, and this says this." That'd be awesome. I don't expect that, but that would be pretty sweet.
I've got myself a copy of the hieroglyphics now. Now I only have to find out what they mean.
Holder? That's probably the ball that he's seeing in the drawing.
I've seen one of these before, in the academy. Angelina placed a black ball in it, and then the portal opened. I think she'd stolen it from the museum, but now she's dead, and she had the ball with her when my mother threw her to her death. If I'm not mistaken, that's exactly the same kind of portal as there is in the academy. Was, before it was filled in. I wonder if this cave was formed naturally, or if someone or something gave a helping hand.
Okay. Roots.
Tree roots, so I must be directly under the surface of the ground.
Excuse me? I must be directly under the surface of the ground? I mean, since the ground is all over the entire earth, even when we put things like metal or concrete on top of it, I would assume you're directly underneath the ground. That's a pretty good assumption, yes. It's a weird statement to make. Chasm. Okay, so where did Bobby end up, by the way? We still don't know, right? I'm pretty sure we still don't know where Bobby is. Because he stopped at the castle to talk to us. He's not still there, right? Or did he stay in front of the castle or something? I doubt it. Yeah, he's not here. A manual of pictures and still doesn't realize how to use the portal if the black ball is missing. Yeah. Okay. Town, I think, right? Since Bobby's not here. Let's go here. I could see that'd be awesome. I'd be happy if either Bobby or Ralph knew hieroglyphics. I feel like that's not going to be a thing, but I do think that would be awesome. Oh, they might, because those are the tourists from the last game, right?
Here we can see a typical Willow Creek tourist couple, probably on a romantic honeymoon. Excuse me, may I ask you something?
Gozlady. Svetlanushka, look. They even got the Darren Michaels lookalike.
Fantastic. He looks so much like the real thing.
What you want to ask, Yunosha?
Oh, so it's not. Because in the last game, I think it was a German couple. This is a Russian couple. Or Belarusian or something like that.
I hope you're not gonna miss the black ball. Unfortunately, it was stolen a few weeks ago.
Нет, we saw last time here.
We are here just for corpses. It's done very well. Очень красиво.
Thank you. I'll pass the compliment on.
We're here just for the corpses. They were done very well. I mean, when they're real. I think she's talking about the animatronic stuff over here, though. Anyway.
Would you mind taking part in a little survey? We're planning a new exhibition about ancient dark powers that have been doing evil in Willow Creek for thousands of years.
Отлично.
The lettering should, of course, suit it. What do you think about these kind of hieroglyphs?
What a kaya chunya! It looks like children's book from Egypt. No horror. Boring.
More death, duh.
I'm sure we can manage that. Thank you. Enjoy our museum.
We do that. Спасибо.
He's like, they look like children's drawings. There's no horror.
These are the hieroglyphs I found in the cave under the stone circle.
Probably nobody else over here. I think we Gordon take great pride in our corpses. Seriously. Samuel. I kind of miss Samuel, somber and stuff, but oh, I guess it's just the whole town, isn't it? This doesn't matter then.
I don't want to keep the tourists. Hello, Doctor? Can I ask you a quick question?
Of course. Come on up.
Hi, Doc.
Adrian, what can I do for you?
Tell me, Doc, have you had a look at the museum here?
To be honest, no. I've never been, and I never will.
It's probably better that way. She'd probably hit the roof if she saw the Heinz Herman heads.
Yeah.
Then, I guess you don't know anything about the black ball?
I'm sorry, no.
Look at this.
What is it?
Some kind of hieroglyphs, I think. Are you familiar with this kind of thing?
With hieroglyphs? No. But I think I've got a book about it. Just a minute. Here, I bought this before my holiday in Egypt, but I've never read it. Perhaps there's something in there that interests you.
Thanks. Bye, Doc.
Look after yourself, Adrian.
That could take a little time right now. Okay then, there are a few signs which are in other languages as well. I'm definitely not gonna find any others in here. I'm pretty sure that the script from the cavern is not in this book. Pity, but it was worth a try. There's something here on the last page. Dr. Winterbottom, thanks for the loan. The text was very enlightening. Best wishes, Edward. I don't have anything to ask her, right?
Edward. What Edward do we know? I don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and... We'll save it there. We made some decent progress today. Go ahead and save that. All right. That is going to do it for the stream of Black Mirror. So tonight we'll be continuing more Witness. I looked at some of the video from last couple of streams, and I have some ideas of some things I want to try for that. We had the puzzle, or the lines we could draw from the pyramids. That's now making me wonder if there are other lines I can draw elsewhere. Like maybe that's one of the keys for the treetops things. Anyway, we also still have the other puzzles for the temple and some of the other things in town. I'd want to retry the puzzle on the glass doors and stuff. So we'll be doing more of that tonight, about 8 hours from now. So Silowell, thank you very much for being on the stream. As always, I appreciate the support. I will hopefully see you in another 8 hours, although, if you can't make it, it's fine. Also, thanks, Kissa, for stopping by as well. I appreciated it. Yep. I don't think I really have much else to say. I will see you guys in a few hours if you can make it. Otherwise, I'll see you next time I stream. Till then, be safe, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.